All right, I was just looking at SENSEX, zooming out a bit on weekly. I was just trying to establish, and if you can see, I mean, I have chart from 1980. This parallel line kind of fits prices with peaks and bottoms, kind of trying to like just fit in the channel. And when we come here, we have got probably a downward channel again on top of that, kind of looking like messy, but just follow me. Just follow along what I'm thinking. So, if you know Elliott waves, uh, we could be looking at something called uh, WXY correction. So, each inside the W, there's another ABC correction, and similarly between X and Y, there's again an ABC correction. So, what I'm thinking here, based on this parallel channel here, and these two horizontal lines have got some kind of confluence. So if you zoom in, uh, let's say this is our wave A in progress. I don't see any divergence on the weekly, so I'm assuming the trend is kind of still going to go up. Let's take a look at MA50. Uh, yeah, so it just broke MA50, and we haven't seen any retest to test the MA50. So I'm assuming the trend is still down. So I'm not really thinking that this is gonna bounce all the way back. So let's for a moment let's think that okay, it's gonna do some kind of A wave here. This is kind of a good throwback meaning it's just retesting the previous high and bouncing from there to again retest this area, which sounds like a good support to me. And also looking at the fib levels, if I draw from this point to this point, basically the high and the low, about point 0.5 fib corresponds to that level. So let me just get rid of these extra lines. All right, so if you see this point 0.5 kind of corresponds to this. So it's typical for the ABC zigzag wave to come like that. So let me delete that. So let's assume this kind of comes here. This level is around 56. A, we are thinking around 52. From there, if we take equal parity, meaning whatever the length of A was, we project it from B to get C. Okay, so check this out. This is equal parity, meaning length of A is equal to length of B. So it comes out around this horizontal level here, which is around 47,900 something. Also on top of that, WXY also has equal parity or sometimes higher. So if we project that from here, so basically taking length of W, projecting it from this is confusing. So let me just turn the trend line on. So basically if you follow this dotted line, it kind of comes here and then projects. And then if we project that down and see the targets, 1.382 fib kind of aligns right here, so which I have already drawn here. So this is that 1.382. So I'm getting really nice confluence here, and it also may just touch this MA200, and this is a weekly chart. So there is some kind of confluence here for sure. So it should be interesting to see if this kind of structure plays out, because overall markets anyway don't look really really bullish at this point. Maybe we'll get some relief bounce from A to B and people will start to think, okay, now the run is over, but I don't think so. And if we just look time wise, this is not really accurate, but C waves are typically harsh, so they come really sharp. So maybe, yeah, we could still see bearishness maybe till the end of the year. Who knows? So this is just what I'm thinking. Even after that is done, it's not gonna jump randomly, to go all this high. So maybe if we have this kind of trend line set up just to see, just to connect the dots. So until and unless this comes here, test this, bounces back. So obviously, even after we just hit the bottom, there's again gonna be a long time before people actually g- start to get bullish. So this is, if you look at it, it's kind of still sideways. So almost up to next year. So we could kind of be just sideways. But if you kind of use Elliott waves, I like it sometimes to just predict the trend. This is what I'm seeing here, and it could give good long opportunities like from here to B. Obviously, individual stocks are going to be different. So, but this is just like overall picture. Let's see how this plays out. But I'm just going to probably post this. Cool. See you next time.